Sports Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Amina Mohamed has said that a decision on whether to resume sporting activities in the country or not will be determined Monday next week after she receives a report from a task force that is working on the process. Amina revealed that as she officially launched an anti-doping agency of Kenya e-learning in Nairobi.
Sporting activities within the country were suspended since March when the outbreak of coronavirus was reported in Kenya. However, plans to resume the activities have been ongoing after Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Amina Mohamed appointed members of an advisory committee on resumption of the sporting activities. Amina has said that a final decision will be made next week after receiving a report from the committee. She was speaking during the launch of Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya ADAK e-learning that is geared towards enhancing the efforts of fighting doping in the country.
Expectation is we will resume some form of sport, right, as soon as it's announced by His Excellency the President. The report, the recommendations will be sent to him through the Ministry of Health. And I have said again that I said that to yesterday that we're very grateful to the Ministry of Health because they provided 2 senior officers who are sitting in the task force and are supporting us, just to make sure that we don't go back and forth, asking whether this is fine. You know, they're sitting with us throughout and making sure that the protocols are actually, kosher, that they are good protocols.
Realization of the fact that during the pandemic, the COVID pandemic, we are not able to carry out the education programs that we normally have, the workshops, the outreach programs. Even we cannot access schools like we used to do. And so therefore, during that period, we thought of a way in which an innovation was introduced by that department. And we see it working very well. We see the people who have now already experimented, and tried to reach this platform. Many. They don't have to come to Nairobi. Our education officers don't need to travel up country to do the same. All you need is a tablet, a computer, or a smartphone.
The program targets sportsmen and women from the ages of 14, which becomes the first ever program to have been initiated in the African continent. Sportsmen and women will be required to sign up to access online training and tests in 3 different modules. Frederick Moki for Channel 1 Sports.